Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. We live in uncertain times. We've had some terrible things happen. We've had the earthquake in Japan, caused a lot of loss of life, loss of property. A lot of people have had their lives turned upside down, which I would consider raw, without regular, ordinary life. But some of us on YouTube put out videos. We need to make sure that we put out good information and do not panic people. I saw a couple this morning, people saying this is the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. It is a terrible thing that has happened to Japan. Many things have happened to the world that are terrible. It's just what happens. So the people that say this is the end of the world because of this, no, it's not. This is just another blip, just a natural disaster that has occurred. Will it change my prepping? No. My prepping is a lifestyle. It's not, I don't follow the news and, oh man, something's bad happened, let's run out and buy some more. No, it is a slow, steady process of securing supplies, learning new skills, and preparing my homestead and retreat. If, by any chance, the powers that be lets the system crash. I don't get into politics, because I really don't care. All I know is there's problems, and I will prepare a lifeboat for my family and friends. Today, I'm going to talk about fuel. I'm going to show you what I do to store it on the retreat here, and I'll show you what you can do, because a lot of you live in the urban area, and so you do not have room to store fuel. So I'll show you what to do. Food is also a concern. There has been a lot of news about the cannery, food companies, and I can assure you they are feeling the squeeze. A lot of people are getting on board. No need to start up and jump up and panic. Just increase what you're doing and slowly and steadily stock your food. Not a time for panicking. Just continue the course. Try to get as many people on board as you can, and life will go on, and we will get through this. So you have food and fuel. Right now I want to show you some fuel issues. I store fuel on the property here because fuel is very important. I store only gasoline. I do not store diesel at this site right here because I have nothing that will run on diesel right now. So let me show you what I do. I have a 265-gallon tank right here. I have it camouflaged with camo netting that's draped over it and a tarp over the metal. I cut this bucket so I can keep my pump waterproof. This is a simple pump. You pull it out, put it in my gas tank, and pump. It pumps very quickly. It does not take long to fill up a car or a truck. This is 265-gallon capacity. I also store it in 5-gallon buckets. I use Stable. I try not to use it a lot because I try to rotate my fuel. There's other products out there. I think it's called PRIG. Have never used the product, but I've heard great things. Probably better things than the Stable. I store them in 5-gallon buckets, and that's what I recommend you to do if you live in the city. There's probably going to be insurance regulations. There's probably some fire regulations, and it's just common sense. There's a safety concern when you store fuel. I am increasing my fuel here, and I'm going to build a facility to store it better. I have, as you can see to your right, all I have is a rack, and I store my cans here, and I have some plexiglass on top, and I throw a tarp over the whole thing to keep the sun off. I'm in the process right now of clearing some land right there next to us, and I will be putting in a little metal shed that will have a roof on it so I can protect it from the sun. I store fuel because it's a very necessary part of life. I'm not going to store enough to get me through a real raw situation, but I'll have enough on hand to keep the lawnmower running, to keep the rototiller running, to keep the chainsaw running, the generator running a little bit, so I can do tasks that I need to. So think about storing fuel. I recommend the 5-gallon containers. You have to have a safe place to put it, and everyone is an individual, so you're going to have to solve your problem on your own and try to figure out where's the best place I can store fuel. But you need to store fuel. Even if it's only 10 gallons, that 10 gallons might be what saves you. It might be able to get to grandma's house, or get to your parents' house, or get to a friend's house in a situation if you need to. Everyone knows what happened in Katrina. People ran out of gas on the highway. Gas was very scarce. So if you have gas, make sure you secure your gas. Right now, it's not a real big deal, but as time goes on and fuel prices go up, you make sure that your fuel is secured, so you don't lose it. I don't want you to panic. I don't want you to worry, but I do want you to continue the prepping journey. To me, it's a lifestyle. I will continue learning new skills and continue sharing with you what I'm doing. But fuel, put that in your plan. Think about it and come up with a plan that's going to work for you and your family. Thanks for watching.